Hello. Today we're going to talk about retention and churn. So it really matters for your community and for your wallet. So what is retention and what is churn? Retention is growth. It's where you keep members inside your community and you keep growing and your members are satisfied and engaged and you're nurturing them and there's member-to-member interaction which promotes health in your community. Churn is when people leave and it costs you. So, three reasons why it matters. The first reason is that retention maintains the strength of your community, it promotes health. So, when members are sticking around, when they come past your paywall and into your community, they start to engage, they contribute, they give without expectation of taking. They create a vibe that we all love inside communities. High churn is the opposite. So you got people who come in and literally fall out the end of your funnel. It's like pouring water into a bucket and there's no bottom in it. So if you've got no way to practice retention or you don't have plans in place to create a culture that your members want to hang around in, you'll experience quite significant churn. And that makes your community weak. So we want to focus on keeping your community strong through retention. The second thing is that churn costs you money. So every time you lose a member, say you want to hit 100 members in your community, every time you bring somebody in, that costs you either through ads or through outreach or through efforts. So doing calls, sending DMs, connecting with people in other places online, all of that is effort, time, and money. Um, but I've lost my train of thought. This happens all the time. Just ignore me. But if you can keep members, if you can retain members, you're not spending the money on ads, you're not doing outreach, you're not wasting energy or expending energy on reaching out to people. If your community is at a size that you're happy with and you're not losing members, then that's fantastic. Retention is saving you money and energy. And the third thing is that retention builds trust, where churn erodes it. Excuse me. So when you retain members, your community becomes a trusted space. Hello, I want to talk to you about retention versus churn. So, why does retention matter for your community? No, I'm going to go again. Hello, today we're going to talk about retention and churn, why it matters for your community and for your wallet. So, let me just explain what those two terms are. Retention is when you are seeing growth. So, you're retaining members in your community, you're bringing new people in, and they're sticking around. It's brilliant. Churn is what costs you. So churn is like when you have a bucket and you're pouring water into it, but there's holes in the bottom and the water's running out. So you're trying to fill it up to get it all the way to the top, but you're losing water out of the bottom. That's churn in your community. So let me give you three reasons why retention is fantastic and churn is not. The first one is that retention keeps your community strong and healthy. So when members come in past your paywall and they engage, they contribute, they create within there, they interact with other members. It creates a brilliant vibe. It creates a great culture that we want to encourage in our communities. When you get high churn, even moderate churn, it kind of has the opposite effect. So it's draining. So you're seeing people coming into your membership, into your community, but you're also seeing significant numbers of people leaving, which can make a community feel quite disengaged, quite quiet. People see other people are coming in and then leaving, even if they're not announcing, like it's an airport, that they're leaving. They'll see the numbers are going kind of up and down fluctuations, and that doesn't build trust. The second thing is that churn costs you a lot of money. So bringing members in, you're bringing them in through ads, through outreach, through connection on other platforms, through effort, your team's effort, DMs, email. It's all things that are taking your time, your energy, and your resources. So when those members come in and don't stick, it's costing you more of all of those things. When they stay, happy members rave about things. They spend their money, they tell their friends, and they want to hang around. So it costs you money when members are leaving, on a regular basis. Excuse me. And the third thing is that retention builds trust where churn erodes it. So when your community is seen to be growing and thriving and healthy, that builds trust for people looking in from the outside. When they hear their friends raving about your community, they want to come and join, they want to see what's going on. And they know that they can trust you because if their friends sticking around or the people they've seen talking about the community are sticking around, then there must be a reason for that. Now, churn suggests that something is off with the community. Nobody really likes a sense where there's a group, a community, where there's a revolving door. So as fast as people are coming in, they're leaving the other side. So it's not great for building trust. I would like to know what questions do you have about retention and churn? How hard are you finding it to retain your members? Are your members sticky members? So when they come into your ecosystem, do they stick around? If not, what do you think the reasons could be as to why they're not sticking around? I'd love to know. You can email me at hello@suzannebuckley.com. You can post in the comments and let me know what you think. All right. See you soon.